I've titled this video The Hidden Psychological Hack That Turns Losers into Winners. Now, most traders won't finish this video, not because it's wrong, but because it's the truth. And they can't handle it. They would rather go watch cat videos. But if you're a serious trader, you'll want to watch this to the end because you may have said once or twice, or maybe all the time in your trading, I know what to do, but I just can't do it. Then this is the fix, and this is going to be why you keep repeating these mistakes. So make sure you watch this to the end. If you're new to my channel, go ahead and like and subscribe and drop your comments below because this is going to help boost the algorithm and get this video message out to more traders like you. So let's get started. The first thing that I want to bring to your attention is the surface problem. Most traders think that it's just a strategy issue. And it's so easy to see why, because trading is looking at charts, it's understanding, reading technicals, looking at macros, reading news. So it's a lot of things that is happening visually in front of you. And because of that, you think that you need to beat the game of trading by using a strategy. Now, the strategy is important. It's not that I'm dismissing strategy. Strategy is very important. However, strategy is only 10%. And this is where majority of traders go wrong. They don't understand. They think strategy is the full 100%. But in actual fact, it's only 10%. And I struggled with this for a really long time, for 10 years, because I always was chasing strategy. I was looking for the next silver bullet, the next holy grail, the next indicator, the next course to try and mask my loss and essentially try to beat the market with strategy. And I heard about psychology, but I completely ignored it. And this is why I created this channel, because if only I had this information from the beginning, I would have been more profitable a lot quicker probably from the beginning. But instead, I went on a 10-year detour searching for strategy, and it's completely the wrong way to play the game. The traders that you see, the winners, understood by the grace of God very early, or they had their psychology in place. They understood and valued psychology from the beginning. And it almost makes me jealous a little bit because I was told about psychology, and I'm sure you were told about psychology, but we never really took it seriously. It just went in one ear and then it went out the other ear. And so I keep hammering on this because it's actually the most important part of trading. It's 90% of trading. Psychology is more valuable than strategy. You can have the best strategy with the wrong psychology, you're still going to mess it up. And so the hidden hacks that I had to master and come to understand is that your emotional state will be a reflection of your trading outcome. So the markets are a reflection of your internal state, your inner game. And so if your inner game is a mess, then obviously the external game is going to be a mess. And what does the inner game look like? Basically, it's things like fear, greed. Because if you don't understand fear and greed, if you just think that fear and greed is a word, a 4 and a 5-letter word, then I got some news for you. I got a bridge to sell you. Because That's just surface level understanding of the word fear and greed. It's pretty deep because if you don't understand it on a deeper level, it's going to make you distorted in the market. The way you look at your charts, the way you trade, the way you make your decisions are going to be completely distorted without you knowing. You're going to freeze and you're going to hesitate because of fear, because maybe you took a loss yesterday. And so today you think the same thing's going to repeat. And then you freeze. So you hesitate and then you're not able to pull the trigger and you don't know why. It's something so simple as to just clicking a button and getting into a trade, but there you are, frozen. You cannot execute. Or you become greedy. You hold your trades for too long. You know that you're in profit and you want more profit, and then you hold your trades for too long, or you try to scale in because you're greedy. You want more money because greed is because of lack and scarcity. You're operating from lack and scarcity. There is some subconscious nervous programming from your childhood that is making you feel lack and scarcity. And it's not your fault. It's just the matrix. It's just the way society was designed to basically keep you weak and always in a state of lack so that you end up being a slave and working to try to please the matrix. Do you understand? The oligarchs, the top people that run the world, they got you where they want you to be, weak and greedy and fearful. Do you understand? And these emotions are powerful emotions because when you are feeling greed or fearful, you're basically in survival mode. You're not able to make logical decisions. You're very suggestible. Like you will end up taking 10 booster shots because you're so scared of something that is nothing, is a complete fabrication. Do you understand what I'm saying? And so that is how powerful fear is. And the leaders of the world know this. The news know this. They can keep you in a state of fear forever with bad news. And just because of that, they have control over you because now you're not thinking. Your lizard brain is thinking for you. Your survival mode, your survival brain, the amygdala is thinking for you to try and keep you alive because you're fearful. And so being fearful and greedy will distort your ability to make accurate and logical decisions and to execute properly in the market. And so if you want to become a winner and stop trading like a loser in the market and stop losing all the time, then you have to be calm. You need clarity and you need confidence. This is the only way you're going to trade like a sniper. Do you understand? This is how you become a warrior. This is how you become dangerous, by staying calm and being sharp and clear on your trading plan, on your edge, on your emotions, on the way you are feeling. The whole thing will create the entire trading experience of a winner if you are calm, clear, and confident, instead of being completely erratic, fearful, and greedy. That's the opposite. You need to do what 99% are not doing. So you need to become aware and understand that this is the hack. This is the psychological hack to get out of fear and greed. You got to become calm and clear. And how do you become calm and clear? Well, you can backtest, you can meditate, you can do all of the mindful work. Just knowing your strategy, knowing your edge, and understanding your probabilities is already going to put you ahead of the battle. Because, like Sun Tzu said in The Art of War, the war is won before the battle is fought. Does that make sense? So, even Sun Tzu use the same tactical thinking in war, and you can apply this to your trading. Trading is a war. It's an internal war. It's a war on you and the markets. You understand? It's your internal war. It's your lizard brain going to war against your logic and is trying to make you survive. You cannot go to war in survival mode. You have to go to war and be a sniper, be the warrior. You have to have a plan. It's got to be clear. You got to be calm. You have to run it through your mind. You got to visualize your trade, and that's how you win. That's how you become the winner. This kind of state is what drives your behavior. Okay. If you're in survival mode, you're basically like a gazelle in the desert and you're trying to survive, and there's a lion hunting for you. So you become the prey. You're going to get slaughtered because you're in survival mode. You're not thriving. Do you understand? So you need to switch this and get out of the gazelle and become the dangerous lion within the market, become the predator, the apex predator in the market. That's how you win. It's only reserved for the top 1%. And the top 1%, the winners in trading, they understand this. They have worked on this. They have made this their priority, and they understand that its psychology is everything and the strategy follows. And that's just the way it is. I didn't make up the rules. I'm just here to try to explain you, to help you so that you understand, so that you can level up faster in your trading instead of trying to go watch another strategy video and switching and changing every week and then following some new guru and buying signals and all of this crap. None of that works. You have to fix yourself, and that is the hard truth. You see, that's the red pill that you need to swallow. That's the red pill I had to learn and swallow, and that's what I'm bringing to you. The way losers became the winners was because they simply stopped chasing setups. They stopped chasing trades. Okay. And then they decided to, instead of chase trades, they decided to reprogram their minds. They understood how important, they actually understood how the subconscious mind works, how the brain works, and they understand how to reprogram their mind because their mind is what controls their reality. They had to get rid of the old identity, the old story, the old loser story. Oh, I always lose. Oh, it's always difficult. Oh, I'm always doing this. I'm always messing up. Those are the old stories. And that's your old programming. You need to delete that, get rid of it, and put the new programming. The new programming sounds like this. I am a confident, calm, collected, and clear trader. I don't chase price. I am patient. I wait for price to come to me. You see what I mean? That's a different story that you can start telling yourself today and reprogramming yourself today with this new identity, this new character, and get rid of the old one. And then this is how you shift into the winner mindset, into the winner mentality. And this is how you start to level up. Do you see? So, winners also have a strict daily routine. You think you watch videos of successful traders, the day in the life. They're actually showing you a day in the life because it's actually part of their lifestyle. It's not for fun. They're not just doing it for one day to show you, to film a video on YouTube and upload it for views. They actually live like that. The most successful traders follow a strict routine, a daily structure. They wake up at the same time every day. They backtest at the same time every day. They eat the same food every day. They meditate. They do their gyms. They go for their walks. They have the same boring routine because you know why? Boring makes you rich. Okay, it's not one day you're doing this and then the next day you're doing backflips and you're out and about and you're all over the place and then the next day you're recovering from a hangover. It's not like that. You cannot be like that. So the winner has a strict, boring daily routine. Okay? And Maybe that's something you have to think about. Maybe that's something that you want to try and apply into your life. You can walk away from this video right now, after this video, and write down a new schedule, get a Google calendar or something, and write down your new daily routine, so you're going to wake up at what time you're going to do your back test, what time you're going to meditate, what time you're going to eat. You can put all of this down. Every hour of the day, you know exactly what to do, and you do the same thing every day, Monday to Friday. And then maybe you can take Sunday off when the market's closed, after you've done the hard work in the morning and you know what you're going to do for the next week. Sure, you can relax on Sunday. See, this is the life of the winner. It's actually simple and boring. It's not flashy and whatever that you think, that you're led to believe. So you have to get over that. And that is, you have to get over that flashy, spontaneous sort of image of the trader. It's not like that. If you're all over the place, your mind is not going to be in the right place. Okay, so the winners have a boring daily routine. They do the same thing, and iron sharpens iron. You do the same thing over and over every day, you're only going to get better at it. And then you get sharper. You sharpen your axe, your blade. Do you understand? So then you become dangerous because you're doing it over and over and over again. And if you want to create the new identity or the new behavior, the new mindset, you got to do it every day for at least 90 days, 100 days. Do you understand? And then after that, it becomes part of your new character. That's how you level up your character in this matrix, in this game. It's just a game. All of it is just a game. And the sooner you understand this, the faster you're going to level up. Okay? So, your implementation protocol is to go away and create the routine and detail it out. Have a weekly or a daily planner, or you can use the Google Planner, and make your new daily calendar. Go write out what your day looks like. Your dream day. Okay, you wanna live and live like a successful trader and be a successful trader, then you need to know what your day looks like in your mind, in here. You need to be able to visualize the day that you want. Maybe you want to wake up in Koh Samui or in Phuket in a villa, in a pool villa, every morning before sunrise, and you get to go for a walk on the beach. And then you come back and you do your meditation, and you have some fruits, and then you do some back testing, and then you do some cold plunge, and you go to the gym, and then the market opens, and then you start trading. You see, this is what you have to do, right? You have to mentally visualize your day and go through it every day. Run it through, because that's going to keep you motivated when it looks difficult, when it's not working out. Or maybe you visualize something else. But whatever it is, make it part of your daily routine until it becomes real. And you have a calendar that you stick by. You know what time you wake up. You know what time you do everything. Okay? And it doesn't matter where you are in the world. It doesn't matter if you're on an exotic island. It doesn't matter if you're in Miami. It doesn't matter if you're in Dubai, right? You do the same thing, and that is your non-negotiable routine. Okay? And then wherever you are is just a byproduct of doing the things right, of doing things right. And then all of that leads up into your trade, into the last minute, into the way you click, the decision you make, right? Because you're not in survival mode. If you're in survival mode constantly, you'll never get there. You will never be there. So you need to switch and flip out of that. And if you want to go deeper, then check out the first link in the description, the Inner Edge Pro. We do a full deep reprogramming. We delete all the negative emotions, and we create the new identity and all the new behaviors, and level up your character so that you can win faster. Okay, this is how you're going to get to the final boss level. Okay, So there you go. That's the hidden hacks of how losers become winners psychologically. It's all up here. If you're new to my channel, go ahead, like, subscribe, and drop your comments below. Until the next video, you're on your own. Take care now. Bye.